100 most common English words. Let us listen.
Words starting with A.
Ambition. His ambition is to become a great scientist. His ambition is to become a great scientist. I have no political ambition. I have no political ambition. She finally achieved her ambition of becoming a famous writer. She finally achieved her ambition of becoming a famous writer. Ambulance. Do you want me to call an ambulance? Do you want me to call an ambulance? Please send an ambulance. Please send an ambulance. She died before the ambulance arrived. She died before the ambulance arrived. Amongst. There is a traitor among us. There is a traitor among us. Tattoos are very fashionable among young people lately. Tattoos are very fashionable among young people lately. She was chosen from among 30 applicants. She was chosen from among 30 applicants. The profits are shared out equally among the partners. The profits are shared out equally among the partners. Amount. You get paid in proportion to the amount of work you do. You get paid in proportion to the amount of work you do. There are no restrictions on the amount of money you can withdraw. There are no restrictions on the amount of money you can withdraw. This will save us a substantial amount of time. This will save us a substantial amount of time. I borrowed a large amount of money from her. I borrowed a large amount of money from her. No amount of money can make up for their loss. No amount of money can make up for their loss. His debts amount to $2,000. His debts amount to $2,000. Amuse. My joke amused everyone. My joke amused everyone. That picture will amuse you. That picture will amuse you. We were greatly amused by her story. We were greatly amused by her story. Amusing. What an amusing situation. What an amusing situation. I saw an amusing comedy last night. I saw an amusing comedy last night. She told the children an amusing story. She told the children an amusing story. I found her very amusing. I found her very amusing. Analyze, analyze. The job involves gathering and analyzing data. The job involves gathering and analyzing data. He tried to analyze his feelings. He tried to analyze his feelings. Analysis. It's a problem that requires careful analysis. It's a problem that requires careful analysis. Your analysis of the situation is accurate. Your analysis of the situation is accurate. His analysis was not reliable. His analysis was not reliable. Ancient. Hoi An is an ancient town in Vietnam. Hoi An is an ancient town in Vietnam. Rome is famous for its ancient architecture. Rome is famous for its ancient architecture. My father is interested in ancient history. My father is interested in ancient history. Anger. He couldn't hide his anger at us. He couldn't hide his anger at us. He couldn't control his anger. He couldn't control his anger. I can understand your anger in this situation. I can understand your anger in this situation. He ran out of the room in anger. He ran out of the room in anger. Angle. Let's approach this problem from a different angle. Let's approach this problem from a different angle. Measure each angle of the triangle. Measure each angle of the triangle. The photo was taken from an unusual angle. The photo was taken from an unusual angle. Angrily. There is a woman complaining angrily out there. There is a woman complaining angrily out there. He swore angrily. He swore angrily. She angrily concluded the meeting. She angrily concluded the meeting. She slammed the door angrily. She slammed the door angrily. Angry. I don't like people who easily get angry. I don't like people who easily get angry. What is he angry about? What is he angry about? He rarely gets angry. He rarely gets angry. Do you know why she's so angry? Do you know why she's so angry? She appears to be angry. She appears to be angry. He seldom gets angry or irritated. He seldom gets angry or irritated. I'm afraid that I might make you angry. I'm afraid that I might make you angry. The news provoked an angry response. The news provoked an angry response. What made you so angry? What made you so angry? Animal. You can see many animals in this forest. You can see many animals in this forest. I love animals, especially dogs. I love animals, especially dogs. Some animals are very good at climbing. Some animals are very good at climbing. Dogs are loyal animals. Dogs are loyal animals. The leaves of this tree are poisonous to most animals. The leaves of this tree are poisonous to most animals. There are many wild animals in this forest. There are many wild animals in this forest. Ankle. He has a broken ankle. He has a broken ankle. I twisted my ankle while playing football. I twisted my ankle while playing football. I slipped and twisted my ankle. I slipped and twisted my ankle. She fell awkwardly and broke her ankle. She fell awkwardly and broke her ankle. Anniversary. Today is my parents' wedding anniversary. Today is my parents' wedding anniversary. Tomorrow is our wedding anniversary. Tomorrow is our wedding anniversary. Congratulations on your wedding anniversary. Congratulations on your wedding anniversary. They invited over 300 guests to their wedding anniversary. They invited over 300 guests to their wedding anniversary. Announce. They haven't formally announced their engagement yet. They haven't formally announced their engagement yet. He announced his intention to retire. He announced his intention to retire. The teacher is about to announce the winners of the game. The teacher is about to announce the winners of the game. Annoy. You're starting to annoy me. You're starting to annoy me. This continuous noise annoys me. This continuous noise annoys me. It really annoys me when people forget to say thank you. It really annoys me when people forget to say thank you. That guy annoys me. That guy annoys me. Annoyed. She looked at him with a very annoyed expression. She looked at him with a very annoyed expression. I was annoyed at the interruption. I was annoyed at the interruption. He seems really annoyed. He seems really annoyed. I'm seriously annoyed at him. I'm seriously annoyed at him. Annoying. That noise is very annoying. That noise is very annoying. He has several annoying habits. He has several annoying habits. She is so annoying. She is so annoying. Annual. His annual income is over $150,000. His annual income is over $150,000. What's your annual income? What's your annual income? How much is the annual membership fee? How much is the annual membership fee? She gets an annual salary of $30. She gets an annual salary of $30. The club charges an annual fee of $50. The club charges an annual fee of $50. Annually. The meeting is held annually. The meeting is held annually. Staff performance is reviewed annually. Staff performance is reviewed annually. The conference will take place annually. The conference will take place annually. Another. Each individual is different from another. Each individual is different from another. Give me another example. Give me another example. Gesture is another way of communication. Gesture is another way of communication. It's difficult to get used to another country's customs. It's difficult to get used to another country's customs. Can you show me another example? Can you show me another example? Can you suggest another solution? Can you suggest another solution? The patient was transferred to another hospital. The patient was transferred to another hospital. I have another question for you. I have another question for you. Every new day is another chance to change your life. Every new day is another chance to change your life. The classroom was so small, so we moved to another one. The classroom was so small, so we moved to another one. I hear that his father is in another country. I hear that his father is in another country. I can't afford to buy another computer. I can't afford to buy another computer. We will discuss this again on another occasion. We will discuss this again on another occasion. Answer. Answer the following questions. Answer the following questions. Raise your hands if you know the answer. Raise your hands if you know the answer. My answer matches yours. My answer matches yours. After the speech, there will be a question and answer session. After the speech, there will be a question and answer session. I didn't get a straight answer from him. I didn't get a straight answer from him. I refuse to answer this question. I refuse to answer this question. Can you explain your answer? Can you explain your answer? I need your answer by Friday. I need your answer by Friday. I can't give you an immediate answer. I can't give you an immediate answer. Anticipate. We don't anticipate any major problems. We don't anticipate any major problems. The job was harder than I anticipated. The job was harder than I anticipated. Our current revenues are certainly lower than anticipated. Our current revenues are certainly lower than anticipated. Anxiety. He tried to hide his anxiety. He tried to hide his anxiety. Her anxiety was apparent to everyone. Her anxiety was apparent to everyone. The girl's voice is full of anxiety. The girl's voice is full of anxiety. Anxious. He seems anxious about the meeting. He seems anxious about the meeting. My mother is anxious about my future. My mother is anxious about my future. We are anxious about your health. We are anxious about your health. Anxiously. Her parents waited anxiously for her to come home that night. Her parents waited anxiously for her to come home that night. He anxiously looked around for her. He anxiously looked around for her. Tim answered the questions anxiously. Tim answered the questions anxiously. Any. Is there any possibility that he'll win the election? Is there any possibility that he'll win the election? There are 3 empty rooms, however, we can't use any of them. There are 3 empty rooms, however, we can't use any of them. I didn't see any familiar faces at the party. I didn't see any familiar faces at the party. Do you have any information about the project? Do you have any information about the project? Don't jump to any conclusions. Don't jump to any conclusions. Do you have any cough medicine? Do you have any cough medicine? Can you play any musical instruments? Can you play any musical instruments? I must help her at any cost. I must help her at any cost. Do you need any help? Do you need any help? Anyone, anybody. Is anyone else excited about this? Is anyone else excited about this? Hello, is anyone here? Hello, is anyone here? She's unlike anyone I've ever met. She's unlike anyone I've ever met. Don't share this with anyone. Don't share this with anyone. She accepts criticism from anyone but her parents. She accepts criticism from anyone but her parents. I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm not trying to impress anyone. She isn't kind to him. In fact, she's not kind to anyone. She isn't kind to him. In fact, she's not kind to anyone. Are you looking for anyone in particular? Are you looking for anyone in particular? Do you recognize anyone? Do you recognize anyone? Anything. There's no evidence that he has done anything illegal. There's no evidence that he has done anything illegal. Is there anything wrong? No, everything's fine. Is there anything wrong? No, everything's fine. You can't force me to do anything. You can't force me to do anything. I'm innocent. I didn't steal anything, honestly. I'm innocent. I didn't steal anything, honestly. I didn't see anything suspicious. I didn't see anything suspicious. I swear I don't know anything. I swear I don't know anything. Switch on the light. I can't see anything. Switch on the light. I can't see anything. Would you like anything else? Would you like anything else? If anything happens to him, let me know. If anything happens to him, let me know. She'd do anything to protect her children from harm. She'd do anything to protect her children from harm. I didn't notice anything suspicious. I didn't notice anything suspicious. Anyway. It's too expensive and anyway the color doesn't suit you. It's too expensive and anyway the color doesn't suit you. It's too late now, anyway. It's too late now, anyway. Don't worry about being late. It doesn't matter anyway. Don't worry about being late. It doesn't matter anyway. Anywhere. I will take you anywhere you want to go. I will take you anywhere you want to go. You can sit anywhere you want. You can sit anywhere you want. I can't find my keys anywhere. I can't find my keys anywhere. Apart. He lives apart from his family. He lives apart from his family. Apart from that, I don't know anything. Apart from that, I don't know anything. He tore the letter apart. He tore the letter apart. Apartment. My apartment is near here. My apartment is near here. My apartment is on the 4th floor. My apartment is on the 4th floor. I'm looking for an apartment to rent. I'm looking for an apartment to rent. She lives in an apartment above us. She lives in an apartment above us. We lived in an apartment for several years before buying a house. We lived in an apartment for several years before buying a house. Apologize. I apologize if I hurt your feelings. I apologize if I hurt your feelings. I apologize for being late. I apologize for being late. We sincerely apologize for our error. We sincerely apologize for our error. He publicly apologized for his comments. He publicly apologized for his comments. I sincerely apologize for what I have done. I sincerely apologize for what I have done. We apologize for the mistake and promise that it won't happen again. We apologize for the mistake and promise that it won't happen again. We apologize for the late arrival of the train. We apologize for the late arrival of the train. I don't see any reason why I have to apologize. I don't see any reason why I have to apologize. He apologized to me for his rudeness. He apologized to me for his rudeness. Apparent. His disappointment was apparent to everyone. His disappointment was apparent to everyone. It's quite apparent that you don't want to do it. It's quite apparent that you don't want to do it. Her anxiety was apparent to everyone. Her anxiety was apparent to everyone. Apparently. Apparently they are getting divorced soon. Apparently they are getting divorced soon. Apparently he doesn't like me. Apparently he doesn't like me. Apparently that's not correct. Apparently that's not correct. Appeal. His idea doesn't appeal to me very much. His idea doesn't appeal to me very much. The Beatles have never really lost their appeal. The Beatles have never really lost their appeal. I can't understand the appeal of fishing. I can't understand the appeal of fishing. Appear. She appears to be angry. She appears to be angry. The advertisement will appear in 5 magazines. The advertisement will appear in 5 magazines. He appears to be a friendly guy. He appears to be a friendly guy. My name doesn't appear on the list. My name doesn't appear on the list. Appearance. Don't judge people by their appearance. Don't judge people by their appearance. He was deceived by her innocent appearance. He was deceived by her innocent appearance. She took too much pride in her appearance. She took too much pride in her appearance. She has a good-looking appearance. She has a good-looking appearance. Apple. This apple tastes sour. This apple tastes sour. She's eating an apple. She's eating an apple. Count the apples in the basket. Count the apples in the basket. My mother bought some apples at a fruit store. My mother bought some apples at a fruit store. Which do you prefer, apples or bananas? Which do you prefer, apples or bananas? Cut the apple into quarters. Cut the apple into quarters. Would you like a glass of apple juice? Would you like a glass of apple juice? They love all Apple products. They love all Apple products. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Application. Please fill out this application form. Please fill out this application form. Don't forget to attach your photo to the application form. Don't forget to attach your photo to the application form. This application needs more features. This application needs more features. You need to attach your photo to the application form. You need to attach your photo to the application form. His job application has been rejected. His job application has been rejected. I withdrew my application for the job. I withdrew my application for the job. Apply. This rule applies to all cases. This rule applies to all cases. I don't speak English well enough to apply for that job. I don't speak English well enough to apply for that job. I am going to apply for a scholarship. I am going to apply for a scholarship. Appoint. We appointed him as our representative. We appointed him as our representative. They appointed him manager. They appointed him manager. The government appointed a committee to investigate the accident. The government appointed a committee to investigate the accident. I've been appointed to help you. I've been appointed to help you. We appointed him as our representative. We appointed him as our representative. Appointment. She wrote a note to remind herself about the appointment. She wrote a note to remind herself about the appointment. Please contact my secretary to make an appointment. Please contact my secretary to make an appointment. Do you have an appointment with him? Do you have an appointment with him? I'm calling to confirm your appointment. I'm calling to confirm your appointment. Appreciate. I appreciate your enthusiasm. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Your help is highly appreciated. Your help is highly appreciated. I greatly appreciate your kindness. I greatly appreciate your kindness. We appreciate your hard work. We appreciate your hard work. Her talents are not fully appreciated in that company. Her talents are not fully appreciated in that company. I appreciate your concern. I appreciate your concern. Approach. She approached him with a smile on her face. She approached him with a smile on her face. I suggest a different approach to this problem. I suggest a different approach to this problem. Let's approach this problem from a different angle. Let's approach this problem from a different angle. I tried to approach, but he waved me away. I tried to approach, but he waved me away. Let's try a different approach to the problem. Let's try a different approach to the problem. What's the best way to approach a girl? What's the best way to approach a girl? Appropriate. You should wear something more appropriate your age. You should wear something more appropriate your age. I couldn't think of anything appropriate to say. I couldn't think of anything appropriate to say. It is not appropriate for you to do this. It is not appropriate for you to do this. Approval. I ask for their approval. I ask for their approval. You must obtain approval before you can go. You must obtain approval before you can go. You should not have done that without my approval. You should not have done that without my approval. Approve. The manager approved our plan. The manager approved our plan. Finally, they approved the proposal. Finally, they approved the proposal. He probably won't approve your proposal. He probably won't approve your proposal. Do you approve or disapprove of my project? Do you approve or disapprove of my project? Approving. She gave me an approving nod. She gave me an approving nod. The director looked the plan through before approving it. The director looked the plan through before approving it. Sue gave her daughter an approving smile. Sue gave her daughter an approving smile. Approximate. Can you give me the approximate cost of the repair? Can you give me the approximate cost of the repair? What is the approximate height of the mountain? What is the approximate height of the mountain? You should count the approximate number of letters. You should count the approximate number of letters. Approximately. The repair should cost approximately $80. The repair should cost approximately $80. The trip will take approximately 4 hours. The trip will take approximately 4 hours. The bridge is approximately 2 kilometers long. The bridge is approximately 2 kilometers long. April. She was born in April. She was born in April. I'm looking forward to seeing you this April. I'm looking forward to seeing you this April. April comes after March. April comes after March. Area. He enjoys exploring remote areas. He enjoys exploring remote areas. I live in a rural area. I live in a rural area. The soil in this area is very fertile. The soil in this area is very fertile. The surrounding area is very quiet. The surrounding area is very quiet. There are a lot of abandoned houses in this area. There are a lot of abandoned houses in this area. Argue. We shouldn't argue in front of the children. We shouldn't argue in front of the children. She argued with him and then hit him. She argued with him and then hit him. I don't want to argue with you about it. I don't want to argue with you about it. She argued with him about money. She argued with him about money. It's useless to argue with an idiot. It's useless to argue with an idiot. Argument. We had an argument this morning. We had an argument this morning. Your arguments don't convince me. Your arguments don't convince me. The argument ended in a fight. The argument ended in a fight. Arise. A new difficulty has arisen. A new difficulty has arisen. We will keep you informed of any changes as they arise. We will keep you informed of any changes as they arise. How did the problem arise? How did the problem arise? Arm. My broken arm took several weeks to heal. My broken arm took several weeks to heal. He refused to release her arm. He refused to release her arm. I can't stretch my arms out. I can't stretch my arms out. He has a tattoo on his upper arm. He has a tattoo on his upper arm. I broke my left arm. I broke my left arm. She held my arm firmly. She held my arm firmly. You're hurting my arm. You're hurting my arm. I can't lift my left arm. I can't lift my left arm. Armed. The man is armed and dangerous. The man is armed and dangerous. The suspect is armed and dangerous. The suspect is armed and dangerous. It is an international armed conflict. It is an international armed conflict. The police were heavily armed. The police were heavily armed. He walked into the camp unarmed. He walked into the camp unarmed. Army. He is an army officer. He is an army officer. He left home and joined the army after he graduated from high school. He left home and joined the army after he graduated from high school. Her husband is in the army. Her husband is in the army. Why did you join the army? Why did you join the army? Around. He pretends to be enthusiastic when his boss is around. He pretends to be enthusiastic when his boss is around. He looks around nervously. He looks around nervously. I wandered around for a while. I wandered around for a while. He entered the room and looked around. He entered the room and looked around. The earth moves around the sun. The earth moves around the sun. I'm just looking around. I'm just looking around. I lost my key somewhere around here. I lost my key somewhere around here. Is there a post office around here? Is there a post office around here? Spring is around the corner. Spring is around the corner. I will show you around the town. I will show you around the town. He anxiously looked around for her. He anxiously looked around for her. Arrange. Please arrange a meeting with your manager. Please arrange a meeting with your manager. Can you arrange for us to meet your parents? Can you arrange for us to meet your parents? We must arrange a convenient time and place for the meeting. We must arrange a convenient time and place for the meeting. Please arrange these books in alphabetical order. Please arrange these books in alphabetical order. We met at 6 as arranged. We met at 6 as arranged. Arrangement. Have you made all the arrangements for your trip? Have you made all the arrangements for your trip? I like the arrangement of the furniture in this room. I like the arrangement of the furniture in this room. We provide breakfast and dinner, but you need to make your own arrangements for lunch. We provide breakfast and dinner, but you need to make your own arrangements for lunch. Arrest. The police arrested the suspect yesterday. The police arrested the suspect yesterday. You could get arrested for doing that. You could get arrested for doing that. The thief was arrested and put in jail. The thief was arrested and put in jail. Arrival. I informed her of my arrival. I informed her of my arrival. We apologize for the late arrival of the train. We apologize for the late arrival of the train. We apologize for the late arrival of the train. We changed our plans because of her late arrival. We changed our plans because of her late arrival. Arrive. He's just arrived. He's just arrived. Please check in at reception when you arrive. Please check in at reception when you arrive. She arrived shortly after us. She arrived shortly after us. They arrived at the campsite and put up the tent. They arrived at the campsite and put up the tent. I arrived there too early. I arrived there too early. I will wait until you arrive. I will wait until you arrive. The train finally arrived. The train finally arrived. We arrived home safely. We arrived home safely. He arrived unexpectedly this morning. He arrived unexpectedly this morning. Finally, we arrived at the village. Finally, we arrived at the village. She died before the ambulance arrived. She died before the ambulance arrived. Arrow. The road continues straight as an arrow. The road continues straight as an arrow. Wind direction is represented by arrows. Wind direction is represented by arrows. The arrow hit its target. The arrow hit its target. Art. I like poetry, music, and art. I like poetry, music, and art. The old factory has been transformed into an art gallery. The old factory has been transformed into an art gallery. They usually go to art galleries on Sundays. They usually go to art galleries on Sundays. He doesn't know much about art. He doesn't know much about art. Article. Have you read this article? Have you read this article? The article covered a wide range of topics. The article covered a wide range of topics. The article was written in English. The article was written in English. The article is full of technical terms. The article is full of technical terms. Artificial. They don't like artificial flowers. They don't like artificial flowers. One of her hobbies is making artificial flowers. One of her hobbies is making artificial flowers. Artificial light is produced by electricity. Artificial light is produced by electricity. Artist. He is a talented artist. He is a talented artist. The artists are living in reduced circumstances. The artists are living in reduced circumstances. She is a well-known tattoo artist. She is a well-known tattoo artist. He is an unknown artist. He is an unknown artist. Whoever made this cake is a real artist. Whoever made this cake is a real artist. Artistic. She comes from artistic family. She comes from artistic family. His artistic talent is admirable. His artistic talent is admirable. My job is to support local artistic events. My job is to support local artistic events. Ashamed. I'm ashamed of what I did. I'm ashamed of what I did. You've got nothing to be ashamed of. You've got nothing to be ashamed of. He is ashamed of his son's conduct. He is ashamed of his son's conduct. I'm ashamed to ask you such a silly question. I'm ashamed to ask you such a silly question. Aside. She pulled the curtain aside. She pulled the curtain aside. Stand aside and let these people pass. Stand aside and let these people pass. Could you please pull the curtain aside? Could you please pull the curtain aside? She stepped aside to let them pass. She stepped aside to let them pass. He took me aside to give me some advice. He took me aside to give me some advice. Ask. May I ask you a favor? May I ask you a favor? It's no use asking him for help. It's no use asking him for help. May I ask you a personal question? May I ask you a personal question? What do you want? She asked rudely. What do you want? She asked rudely. He asked me to marry him and I accepted. He asked me to marry him and I accepted. I asked for their approval. I asked for their approval. He asked me an awkward question. He asked me an awkward question. Asleep. The children pretended to be asleep. The children pretended to be asleep. Are you asleep? No, I'm awake. Are you asleep? No, I'm awake. Don't let me fall asleep. Don't let me fall asleep. I fell asleep while reading. I fell asleep while reading. I nearly fell asleep in the middle of the lecture. I nearly fell asleep in the middle of the lecture. Aspect. The service was excellent in every aspect. The service was excellent in every aspect. The internet has transformed many aspects of our lives. The internet has transformed many aspects of our lives. We must consider every aspect of the problem. We must consider every aspect of the problem. Assist. Can I assist you in any way? Can I assist you in any way? We're here to assist you. We're here to assist you. I assisted her in moving the furniture. I assisted her in moving the furniture. Assistance. Do you need my assistance? Do you need my assistance? Thank you for your kind assistance. Thank you for your kind assistance. I would appreciate any assistance you could offer. I would appreciate any assistance you could offer. Assistant. My assistant will now give you some instructions. My assistant will now give you some instructions. She is an efficient and reliable assistant. She is an efficient and reliable assistant. I have been working as a teaching assistant for several years. I have been working as a teaching assistant for several years. I am looking for an assistant. I am looking for an assistant. Associate. What do you associate with summer? What do you associate with summer? I don't associate with people like him. I don't associate with people like him. He associates with all sorts of people. He associates with all sorts of people. Association. My association with them didn't last long. My association with them didn't last long. They denied having any association with terrorists. They denied having any association with terrorists. He is chairman of the Sports Association. He is chairman of the Sports Association. Assume. I assume you've read my report. I assume you've read my report. I assume you know why I'm here. I assume you know why I'm here. Don't assume anything until we know the truth. Don't assume anything until we know the truth. Assure. I assure you that an error like this will never happen again. I assure you that an error like this will never happen again. I can assure you that's not true. I can assure you that's not true. I can assure you that you won't be disappointed. I can assure you that you won't be disappointed. I assure you I'll do everything possible to help you. I assure you I'll do everything possible to help you. Atmosphere. I enjoy the fresh atmosphere in the countryside. I enjoy the fresh atmosphere in the countryside. The atmosphere was uncomfortable. The atmosphere was uncomfortable. There is a friendly atmosphere in the office. There is a friendly atmosphere in the office. The atmosphere is relaxed, informal, and friendly. The atmosphere is relaxed, informal, and friendly. I could sense the tense atmosphere in the room. I could sense the tense atmosphere in the room. Attach. Don't forget to attach your photo to the application form. Don't forget to attach your photo to the application form. I attach a copy of my notes for your information. I attach a copy of my notes for your information. You need to attach your photo to the application form. You need to attach your photo to the application form. You must attach this label to your suitcase. You must attach this label to your suitcase. She attached a note to the package. She attached a note to the package. Attached. Please fill out the attached application. Please fill out the attached application. Please see the document attached. Please see the document attached. Lisa is always attached to her dad. Lisa is always attached to her dad. Attack. Attack is the best form of defense. Attack is the best form of defense. He died after a serious heart attack. He died after a serious heart attack. We're under attack. We're under attack. The men attacked him with a knife. The men attacked him with a knife. The enemy attacked from behind. The enemy attacked from behind. The attackers threatened him with a gun. The attackers threatened him with a gun. He was attacked by a dog. He was attacked by a dog. Attempt. He never succeeded in spite of repeated attempts. He never succeeded in spite of repeated attempts. I passed my driving test at the first attempt. I passed my driving test at the first attempt. I attempted to swim across the river. I attempted to swim across the river. All my attempts ended in failure. All my attempts ended in failure. Attend. You are not entitled to attend the meeting. You are not entitled to attend the meeting. Many people attended his funeral. Many people attended his funeral. He didn't attend the meeting. He didn't attend the meeting. I am busy attending the staff training now. I am busy attending the staff training now. She tried to persuade him to attend the meeting. She tried to persuade him to attend the meeting. I just want to let you know that I can't attend your party. I just want to let you know that I can't attend your party. This is the most amazing wedding party I've ever attended. This is the most amazing wedding party I've ever attended. Attention. We must pay attention to environmental problems. We must pay attention to environmental problems. This problem demands immediate attention. This problem demands immediate attention. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Her dress attracted everyone's attention at the party. Her dress attracted everyone's attention at the party. His speech captured our attention. His speech captured our attention. You must pay attention to him. You must pay attention to him. Pay attention to the traffic signals. Pay attention to the traffic signals. Small children have a very short attention span. Small children have a very short attention span. May I have your attention, ladies and gentlemen? May I have your attention, ladies and gentlemen? He didn't pay any attention to the warning. He didn't pay any attention to the warning. Attitude. My attitude towards him has changed. My attitude towards him has changed. She has a negative attitude toward life. She has a negative attitude toward life. He had an unfriendly attitude. He had an unfriendly attitude. What do you think of his unfriendly attitude? What do you think of his unfriendly attitude? Attitude is Everything is my favorite book. Attitude is Everything is my favorite book. Attorney. My husband is an attorney. My husband is an attorney. He trusted his defense attorney. He trusted his defense attorney. I needed to consult with an attorney. I needed to consult with an attorney. Attract. If you want to attract more customers, try advertising in the local paper. If you want to attract more customers, try advertising in the local paper. Her dress attracted everyone's attention at the party. Her dress attracted everyone's attention at the party. The show attracted a large audience. The show attracted a large audience. This festival attracts thousands of visitors every year. This festival attracts thousands of visitors every year. What first attracted me to him was his sense of humor. What first attracted me to him was his sense of humor. The museum attracts visitors from all over the world. The museum attracts visitors from all over the world. Attraction. She felt an immediate attraction for him. She felt an immediate attraction for him. A good relationship is based on more than just physical attraction. A good relationship is based on more than just physical attraction. Sexual attraction is the topic of today's lesson. Sexual attraction is the topic of today's lesson. Attractive. Attractive packaging can help to sell products. Attractive packaging can help to sell products. I like John, but I don't find him physically attractive. I like John, but I don't find him physically attractive. I don't find him physically attractive. I don't find him physically attractive. Your offer is very attractive, but I will have to think about it a bit. Your offer is very attractive, but I will have to think about it a bit. She is very attractive. She is very attractive. She is a very attractive woman. She is a very attractive woman. Audience. The show attracted a large audience. The show attracted a large audience. The audience exploded with laughter. The audience exploded with laughter. The audience clapped loudly after his performance. The audience clapped loudly after his performance. There was only a small audience today. There was only a small audience today. August. I was born in August. I was born in August. He will go abroad in August. He will go abroad in August. I was here last August. I was here last August. Aunt. We went to the cemetery to visit my aunt's grave. We went to the cemetery to visit my aunt's grave. My aunt sent me a birthday present. My aunt sent me a birthday present. Mrs. Smith is my aunt. Mrs. Smith is my aunt. Your uncle is thin, but my aunt is fat. Your uncle is thin, but my aunt is fat. Your aunt looks young. Your aunt looks young. Authority. He abuses his authority. He abuses his authority. Are you challenging my authority? Are you challenging my authority? I don't have the authority to fire him. I don't have the authority to fire him. He is a leading authority in his field. He is a leading authority in his field.